Jackson Radio Show.
Donald Trump is mean. He called the son of a beepy. Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. Defending you, enlightening you as to what's going on in the world, telling you how to look at things a bit differently. And let me tell you something. The most powerful political statement of Donald Trump's career was made against the NFL. You know what else it was made against? It was made against Target. It was made against Starbucks. It was made against every one of these companies out there who's looking at progressivism, buying into progressivism, and falling prey to the tactics of the progressives. That's what this was. This was business being able to look back at itself and go, wait a minute, what just happened? Oh, most people aren't thinking of it this way. Yeah, baby. That's why I'm a management consultant. Because I'm not going to look at this through the lens of, oh, Kevin, he's a racist and he did this because the NFL is black. How stupid is that? Donald Trump's going after the NFL because the players are black. Let me tell you, Donald Trump knows the owners of these companies, of these different franchises. They're billionaires like him. He's not attacking them white men. You'd have to be a fool to believe something so silly. Donald Trump's going to go after all these billionaires because he doesn't like that they're hiring black folks. I mean, that just shows you how much the left is willing to jump the shark. Donald Trump just said a ripple through the capitalism, through the economy that most people don't even understand. He said to companies, you know what? I'm sick of you being held hostage by this kind of nonsense. They're taking a knee. They are violating you as a company, as a country. Now, he can do that for the NFL because he put it into country terms. He's daring them, attack me, Donald Trump, because then you're attacking the flag and you're attacking the anthem, you're attacking the military, you're attacking the veterans. Do it. I dare you. Here it is, my chin. He's that boxer that's got the guy so beat down he can put his arms behind his back and stick his chin out and know nothing's going to happen. They don't even have a puncher's chance. The opposition can't even lift their arms to throw a punch the way this has been positioned. That's genius. He's going after him. And you know what he did? In a strange way, by taunting them with the softness of the sport and flying in the face of all of the injuries around, concussions and all that. And you look, it's up for debate. Do you get more concussions if you run into people at a high rate of speed? Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. But you get paid a lot of money to do it. I'll put it to you this way. I know people, if you said, look, once an hour, you need to run headlong into that wall, but keep your chin up, so you don't break your neck, but run into that wall. It's going to knock you down. You got to do that once an hour for an 8-hour shift, but I'll pay you $1 million a year. I don't know about you, but my hand's up. Now you might go, Kevin, that's a silly thing to do to make a living. You know what? What I'd ask him is, can I run into the wall 8 times in 1 hour and then I'm gone? Because I can cut my day short. I'm willing to do it. And I bet you many other people are. We look at things practically. But here's my point. Donald Trump taunted the NFL saying you're a bunch of pansies. You've watered down the sport. No wonder nobody wants to watch it. Can't do anything to the quarterback. Can't do anything to this, blah, blah, blah. And what he's saying is you've made it so politically correct, nobody cares. What he's saying to business, let's take it out of the NFL and let's make it a business. He's saying you've watered down. You used to sell Coca-Cola. Let me make sure I'm clear on this because liberals will think that this is a show that you can get your drugs. You can sell Coca-Cola. And then I take a sip and I go, this tastes a little watery. No, it's still Coke. We just had to put it over ice, and because you didn't show up fast enough, the water is in the Coke. Well, then it ain't Coke. I want a fresh Coke. And then they're like, but no, we can't throw this away. Yeah, you can. They're watering down the NFL. So what we've done, let's get it completely out of the NFL. We've watered down our corporations. I said this on Fox Business. We've watered them down. We've wussified them. We don't allow them to focus on their core business any longer. The core business of football is to find you an entertaining product. The most entertaining product. It would be like taking mixed martial arts while Dana White and MMA is on top and saying, we think that the rear naked choke is really not a good thing. And so no fights can end. As soon as blood appears, then the fight has to end. Doesn't matter what it is. Cut what. Oh my, because people get offended. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine the UFC if they go, yeah, well, as soon as somebody wobbles on their feet, that's it. They're done. How many guys have you seen recover from that? How many guys have you respected when you went, dude, he got smoked and he recovered? What a guy. I don't know about you. I watch MMA. I train, people in it as well. And I marvel at some of these guys. They're a beast. I marvel at them. I go, man, I'm fighting one of these guys. I hit him. Boom. I'm like, I'm shocked they didn't knock you out. Partially, it makes you understand that, you know what? You have to put some sting on some people to hurt them in real life. But then you remember that these are, the top 2% of the fighters in the world. But still, it makes you take pause. You marvel at the things that you don't know that the human body is capable of until you get in there and start moving around with somebody. You're like, whoa. But if you don't get to see that, then what good is it? It might as well be the WNBA. Which, for the record, I may start watching that. Because I guarantee you I'm not watching the NBA. So, conservatives have seen what these football players have done is outrageously disrespectful for the troops and the nation, and liberals and ESPN have portrayed it as a courageous act of defiance against racism and police brutality. Now, one side is right and one side is wrong. Now, I'm going to tell you who's right. The right side, conservatives. There's a reason they call us the right. So we're right. But who sells the message? And so Donald Trump said, no, you're not selling that message anymore. You're wrong. And he spent the weekend doubling down, bringing the NBA into the matter in the face of liberal outrage. His opinions elicited accusations that he was trying to take away the constitutional rights of Americans and that his sentiment was racist by nature. And you know what he said? Call me racist. Go ahead. Call me racist. I'm talking about a group of people who, that are overwhelmingly in an industry that is minority, and you want to call it racist? These people have been standing up for the flag for a long time, and suddenly it's racist under me when they don't? Yeah, I dare you. Go for it. See, no other politician would have challenged this. Not one. This is what you got to love about Trump. Look, I want to take a short break. We're going to talk a little bit about Anthony Weiner because I got to get him in. If I don't, we may not. Ooh, that's a terrible way to say that. But if I don't talk about Anthony Weiner, we may not get the conversation going. I'll put it delicately. But I want to come back to this after that. We'll be back. Keep it in.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.